It's with a heavy heart that I recorded this video today, but it was posted on the Paralives social media channel on November 14th, a new upcoming issue where they have discussed that they will probably be delaying the game that was supposed to come out into early access release. And so I was thinking I've covered a little bit of Paralives on the channel, and I was actually really excited for the early access. So let's read through the delay information and we can go from there. So it says, hi, Alex here, the lead developer of Paralives. Unfortunately, we made the difficult decision to delay the release, and we're truly sorry for the last minute announcement. Although thoughtful consideration, we feel it's best for the game and the community. This year, we ran many playtests with friends and fans, and we were confident we'd be able to improve the game enough in time for December. In the lead up to early access, we broadened our playtest with a more varied player base, and the latest feedback we received made us realize the game isn't up to the standard we wanted it to meet for release. Players enjoy the flexibility and the customization of the Paramaker and build mode. However, there are still impactful bugs in live mode and a lack of activities to do in the town, which dampen the enjoyment of the players, and we feel it's necessary to work on these before delivering the product to the community. I started this project wanting it to be a fresh and indie take on the dollhouse life simulation genre, which had not been tackled by many game developers. I attribute this partly to the fact that a project like Paralives is a colossal task. Life simulation games are really 3 in 1: an advanced and flexible build mode, a greatly customizable character creator, and a complex life simulation mode. Over the last 6 years of development, starting with only 2 or 3 developers for the first years to grow to an average team size of only 10 people, we had to alternate long stretches of development between these 3 parts of the game. We're so proud of what we built, but now we just need a bit more time to polish the simulation part of the game. This would ensure Paralives offers a great first experience when it launches, making players come back for every exciting update and expansion it will put out afterwards. The new early access release date is May 25th of 2026. We've updated our detailed roadmap, which you can access online, with what will be improving over the coming months, with a focus on fixing important issues and improving the first-time user experience. This will ensure that more players will be happy with the state of the game at launch when comparing it to other great life simulation games that sparked everyone's love for the genre. On Tuesday, November 25th at 12 noon Eastern Time, we'll be streaming 45 minutes of uninterrupted live mode gameplay on our YouTube channel to show the current state of the game, the various gameplay features, and explain what will be improving before launch. We plan on keeping you all updated with streams and videos leading up to the new release date. We remain fully committed to making a quality and innovative game with the support of the community and updating it for years to come after release. We're beyond grateful for your continuous support, and it means the world to our small team of passionate developers, Alex and the Paralives team. So obviously this is very disappointing. Nobody expected to have a delay. It kind of makes sense though, because we hadn't seen live mode yet, and as close as we were to the original early access release date, we hadn't got a lot of information. They did release some specs last week on what the game would require, but other than the specs and some clips, we haven't really seen a lot. So hopefully this 45-minute showcase on the 25th, which is really close to Thanksgiving here in the United States, will give us more perspective, because we haven't actually seen any of live mode since the game has been teasing on Patreon and online. So I think I will definitely cover the 45-minute live mode, and then hopefully between November and May we'll get more copies or examples of live mode, creator mode, Paralives creator, go through the different processes. I'd rather they take their time and delay the game than to release something that doesn't work. So the last early access life simulation game was Enzoy, which released last year, and it was boring. I mean, the problem was that I didn't play Enzoy because of the generative AI, but people complained that Enzoy didn't have anything to do. You could make these beautiful Zoys, but the world was empty. It was boring. It was glitchy. And so it's I get what Paralives is saying. I don't want to launch something that doesn't fully function coming out the gate, because people will complain online that it isn't a polished game. So even though it is early access and they set the expectation for what early access would and wouldn't have, people still have an expectation of a game to be semi-playable. And if you're thinking you're going to sink hours into Paralives, and as they've even admitted they did not have a fully fleshed out town and gameplay, people will complain that it's not that fun and they'll stop supporting the game. I noticed that just in the last 6 months, nobody really talks about Inzoi, and very few SimTubers who post content for both The Sims 4 and Inzoi are actually posting Inzoi content at the moment because there isn't enough to do. It's like every update they post about the update, but there's nothing new to talk about. So I respect Alex and the Paralives team for knowing that their gameplay portion is lacking and that they still have a lot of bugs and that they're going to try to fix that before May. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed again. Not to bring up the past, but Life by You did that a couple times where they kept pushing their early access release dates until they eventually just canceled the game. So hopefully that's not the case here. Hopefully we're right around the corner from May. I mean, that is another 6 months out from now, where we were 3 weeks out originally, but it is what it is. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this news?